there too.
Yeah, it sounds like it went off without a hitch. I know we had those storms this weekend, but I think they fit everything in. So.
And we're going to get more, and it's going to be more intense, right, Damon?
We may not get as intense as Saturday. That's the good news here. But like you said, still some soggy weather, going to be a little bit of a pain as we try to get about this Monday. So let's talk about it, folks. We've already had some bursts of rainfall moving not just through the district, but across the entire DMV. You can see the dark clouds there behind Roslyn. That was a little bit of that rainfall that just came on through. But at the moment, at least it has stopped raining. But you definitely want to keep that umbrella, the rain jacket handy, because the radar continues to be active. We've had a couple of different pockets of steadier rain working in. Now, so far, no thunderstorms that we've had to be concerned with. There have been a couple of storms to our south, but they fizzled out to just rain showers by the time they've made it here to the DMV. Now, that may not necessarily be the case later on, and that's what we have to pay attention for. Now, here's one of those pockets of heavier rainfall. Again, it stretches from just north of Reston across the Potomac River into Montgomery County near Seneca. Some of that heavier rain just missing Germantown at the moment, but this is going to continue to move northward. So Poolsville off even over toward northern Loudoun County, you're going to be experiencing some of this as well, up to even as far north as Point of Rocks. So just a heads up, this is moving through, but at least it is moving at a quick enough pace that the heavier rainfall that's out there, it'll last 10-15 minutes tops, and then you're all good to go. Now, we did have a couple of rumbles of thunder with this cell over western Charles County. This is also crossing the Potomac over toward Dale City, Woodbridge, Occoquan. So right along I-95 in Prince William County, going to be seeing a little bit of this steadier rainfall within the next 10-15 minutes. And then as we look back off to the north and west, just some light showers through Hagerstown down toward Front Royal. A little bit of a heavier cell trying to move out of Clark County as we speak. But outside of that, just light rain showers once you hit the I-81 corridor, at least for the lunch hour at this time. Now, as we move ahead into the later afternoon hours, unlike Saturday, our one saving grace here is the fact that we've had a lot of clouds, not just here this morning, but throughout much of the day on Sunday, and then even going back to Saturday when those more intense storms rolled through parts of the area. And those clouds have kept temperatures in check, and that means the energy available for these storms a little bit lower because it's not quite as steamy out there. Now, by 5 o'clock, though, there you go. We still have these lines of showers and perhaps some steadier rainfall mixed with a few thunderstorms possible. And as we move on, even into the evening time, 7 o'clock here, we could still see some scattered heavier rainfall and perhaps a few of those thunderstorms. Now, the other thing working in our favor here, the timing of this activity. We are noticing some of the heaviest rainfall likely moving in by 9, 10, 11 o'clock tonight. But once you get past sunset, same thing here. Those storms don't have a lot of energy to work with. When it starts to get dark, there's just going to be less of that energy, that warmth available to them. So yes, we could have some pockets of heavier rain, perhaps hear a few rumbles of thunder by 10, 11 o'clock. But the good news is the chance for severe weather by that point is going to be even lower than what we'll have out there this afternoon. So we don't want to let our guard down. There is still that chance for a couple of strong to severe storms, but regardless, it looks like it's not going to be as intense as it was on Saturday. If we do see any strong to severe storms, though, gusty winds, hail will be the two primary concerns here. And given the fact that we've had some heavier rainfall over the last few days, we do have to watch out for the possibility of a couple locations seeing some heavy rainfall over and over again today. Now, tomorrow we'll have a few showers and storms still in the mix, but finally on Wednesday it dries out briefly before more showers and storms enter the mix again by the time we head toward the end of the week on Thursday and Friday.
Well,